Namaste, peace, love, and light. Welcome in collective. Welcome Powerhouse to Roll. I'm Energy. What's good? Okay, so this reading is going to be for the Aquarius. Aquarius, where we at? What's going on? What is going on? Okay, present. What's the current situation for the Aquarius? Thank you. Okay, so right now Aquarius is in this energy of trying to trust yourself. I feel like a lot of mystery about you, a lot of mysticism about you. You just may not understand, but it's always been definitely your innate nature, definitely a huge part of who you are. Sometimes it might be hard for you to deal with or just kind of like come into terms with. I'm okay. But I feel like you have, the thing is that the mystery, you have to trust it. Your intuitive nature, your intuition, you have to trust it. You have to start trusting yourself and who you are. I feel like you're coming to a deeper understanding of who you are as a soul being for the Aquarius, okay? And for the most part, this really just opens you up for a lot of secrets, things that you didn't know about you, now coming to light. And this is kind of so you could understand yourself more, because understanding yourself deeper helps you trust yourself more. So it's a part of it. Dive deep, Aquarius. All right, this is your present energy. Here, let's go into the problem. The problem for Aquarius. Where's the problem at? Okay, I'll take one for that. And the problem for the Aquarius. Holy Spirit. Holy Spirit. Okay, so we have it in the Fool. This is a new beginning. The problem area is like trusting yourself that all of as far as you have come is actually where you're supposed to be at. This is actually where you're supposed to be at. So it's like you don't necessarily understand like why I got to where I am, but it's like because of everything that you have done. You have gone through that tower, that star, the judgment, the world, right back to the Fool, right back to the beginning, learning who the magician is, learning who the soul, the spirit is. And we have to keep going through the processes in order for us to honor it. So a lot of new beginnings and a lot of new journey, like you really just trusting yourself here ultimately for the Aquarius. Okay, trusting in new adventures, taking a chance, right? What's coming out for the past? Eight of Cups, okay? Walking away. Some of us Aquariuses had a hard time walking away from situations, people, places, things, what have you. And now we're in this space of, moving forward to the future, right? So in the past, that was the situation. In the future, okay, that was 2, 1. Thank you. And we have it in the Chariot. See, I told you, following that spiritual awakening. The Aquarius is onto that spiritual awakening. Like, that's where you are in the future. You had to walk away from certain situations, people, places, and things that held you back. But that's where Aquarius is. They're like, look, I'm not who I used to be no more. And if this bothers you, I mean, shit, it frightens me too, but I need to be my best and highest version of me. You know what I'm saying? Is you with me or not? Because, like, I got stuff to do. Move. You kind of just, like, in my way. Is what Aquarius is giving. Consciously, where are you, Aquarius? Consciously. Aquarius, where are you? There we go. So Aquarius is in the dream place, like the dream area of concepts, understanding what they are, understanding what life is for what it truly is, understanding that the losses brought you further clarity into why the losses happen, right? I feel like some of you felt like you lost something, but it wasn't nothing compared to who you are today. Just truly, you know it's nothing. Like, and you needed the experience. Like, how could you move on and then say, like, oh, I've been through all these things, right? So sometimes we forget that in life when we think like our lives are supposed to be perfect, because you know we're operating in our highest and best versions of ourselves, that we, you know, we don't have to go through things or experiences to bring us greater clarity, and that's not necessarily the case. So I feel like that's where Aquarius is, you know, where you're discovering that with the Seven of Cups. Unconsciously, where are you? Where's Aquarius unconsciously right now? There it is. Ten of Pentacles. Okay. So I feel like we're in this place of abundance and in this place of creating legacy. Some of you guys could have left situations where, like, they left you might with kids, or, you know, or left you to go back to the community, or what, you know, what have you with the situation. But I feel like they left something behind, and that was part of your discovery process, as far as like learning how to be patient with yourself and loving and nurturing to yourself through the spiritual awakening, you know, because maybe you kind of like let yourself go just because you are evolving so much in one area, you know, that you tended to miss out on the other areas that were so important for the Aquarius, is what I'm hearing. So it's like getting back to the home, getting back to what truly matters for Aquarius, is what I'm hearing. Now, in your power, your influence, let's see, where's Aquarius's power and influence right now? It's in the Nine of Swords. Okay. So, like, realize that the 9 represents a cyclic end of a phase. So this means that whatever you were up against in the past, you know, your power of influence is basically to take that ending and start something new, aligning with the soul mission now. You know what I'm saying? With the Chariot energy of your future. Okay, take it and align it with the soul mission, the end phase. Like, okay, I'm done with this now. This is where I want to be now. Okay, and redirect your power there towards that beautiful soul awakening. Just period for the Aquarius. Because I feel like that helps you get through whatever tough cycles you end up going through in life. You know what I'm saying? Being able to keep going back to the soul for replenishment and for what you need and sustenance. You know what I'm saying? That spiritual awakening, and that's what it'll do for you, you know? And I feel like Aquarius is really getting that this round right now. So kudos to you. Let me see. In the outer parts of the influence of the universe, and things we did not see coming was loss. I feel like some of us really didn't think that we would lose as much as we did. And some of us, it could have been a home, a house, King of Pentacles, I'm seeing. Some of us, I feel like you lost something in order to gain something else. and due to lack of perspective, it could be blocking you from getting your new blessings. Also for Aquarius, I'm seeing something about getting a new home for some Aquariuses as well. There's major messages coming through about homes and houses and stability, security for the Aquarius right now. Sheesh. All right. Yeah, there's a few messages coming in about Aquarius, really losing out on things or feeling like you did lose, but you really didn't. You had gained so much going through those situations where you felt like you lost. It brought something back because you started to stand in integrity and honor and truly honoring who am I as a soul, as a spirit. And once Aquarius did that, that was you finally doing the work that you were sent down here to do, which is that 9 that I was talking about. That's where that 9 is. That's the self-work and realizing the mission. That's the self-realizing this is the mission I got to go after, right? So whatever you lost, I feel like it's really, truly an opportunity for you to gain something. You might have felt like just lost or some sort of disappointment with this 5 of Cups as the outer influence of the world. Now, in our hopes and fears for Aquarius, hopes and fears for Aquarius. We have it in the King of Cups, okay? I feel like Aquarius, you're not lacking in the emotional intelligence department. Like Aquarius, you gain so much emotional intelligence. It's not even funny. Like people act like, oh, you can't be emotional. And I feel like Aquarius is teaching the world, like, look, you can, but it's also not that serious. You know what I'm saying? And it's also not something that you have to be consumed with, right? Aquarius is showing the world the balance through emotional intelligence. Like, yeah. So that's what you're contributing as a collective here in the hopes and fears department. Okay. I love to see it for us, right? Like you learning how to be emotionally sound and within reason and still showing emotion just as much as I do my intellect. Like I have emotions, but just as much as I have emotions, I have logic. And so the logic of you and learning how to be just as much as I am logical, but emotional too, like that true balance that we need. Like you need passion and logic. You can't have one without the other, just only logic, right? That would mean an imbalance. Yes? So this is you recognizing that, and then it translates into the world because it's like Aquarius, as all 12 zodiac, affect the entire collective. Yes. So this is your contribution, as everybody is. Everybody's contribution is, a part of that. Now, in the outcomes, what do we have for the outcomes? I'm just gonna grab another one because I just started shuffling and I didn't even ask. So in the outcomes, we have it in the Ace of Cups, okay? So right now for the Aquarius, it's really going to be like a lot of healing and a lot of getting to the self and nurturing self, maybe going back to the past of childhood issues and things of that nature. When it really comes down to it, where will the healing be with the Ace of Cups? Some of you guys just need to travel, go see the world. Where's the healing for the Aquarius? It's in recognition of what it is that you need to do for yourself. That's how you'll heal certain parts of you. Recognizing where, okay, I need to fix this. Okay, I need to do that. That's where your victory is. The acknowledgement, the truth. It gives you sense of purpose and direction for the Aquarius. Yeah. And also just being extremely truthful and honest with the Ace of Swords, okay? because with the Ace of Cups, this also too, in our outcomes for the Aquarius, this talks of an outpouring, you know, for the most part. And this is just like, you know, an outpouring of everything, you know. So be expecting of that, meaning like an outpour, okay, of everything. Yep, because some of us, it's a tower moment still later on in that Ace of Cups in the healing. There's still moments of tower. So expect that, Aquarius, okay? Expect that. I didn't do abundance messages for anyone else, but I noticed that I didn't do it for anybody else. So I'm going to do abundance messages for Aquarius. Face your financial fears. When you're honest with yourself about fears of success or failure, they can no longer control you. Be free of hidden fears by exposing them to the light of awareness. You'll realize that, in fact, you have nothing to fear and that every successful person has struggled with and release those self-doubts. Find your or face your financial fears. Some of you guys, you really have a fear of financial success. For real, that's in the fucking Pentacles. You fear your own success. So maybe you don't go as hard. Maybe you don't do it as good when you should. And that's a part of you facing, you know, your financial fears. For the Aquarius, focus on your priorities. When you put a focus on where you receive your outcome, your priorities are calling to you, which may produce a feeling of anxiety unless you give them the time and attention they and you deserve. Even a small amount of time devoted to your priorities will help you feel better and more confident. Focus on your priorities, okay? Some of you guys could be distracted by things of the outer world or whatever this is with the Nine of Swords. And I just want you to keep that in mind, that only you have the power to fix that. And when you focus on your priorities, I feel like there'll be less tower moments, you know, which is just indicating something happening to bring change, right? Because then you can be your own orchestrator of the change that's coming in your life when you're focusing on your priorities and facing your financial fears. Can we get one more for the Aquarius? One more for the Aquarius financial or abundance message here. Windfall of Abundance. The increase in abundance is arriving in many different forms, some of them unexpected. Aquarius, be open to receiving and know that this abundance comes to you to support your life purpose, health, and charitable work. Some of you guys are really giving back to the community, and for those of you that are, there's going to be a windfall of abundance for you. For those of you who are reaching back, not just doing it for the self, you know. And I feel like when I was talking about that community card, like some of you guys worry about loss or think about loss or the lack there in it, because it could be just the financial fears that you accumulated over the years, you know, and you coming out of that. This windfall of abundance, though, that's beautiful, right? Sigh of relief. All right, some of you guys' hard work is really going to be paying off. Those of you that are in charity work anyways. All right, love and light to you, the collective. Love you guys.